A little over a year ago, Constable Antoine Francis's life was irrevocably changed when he was injured in the line of duty, shattering his dreams and ambitions. But Francis, after being introduced to the sport of archery, recently won 2 medals for Jamaica at the Caribbean Development Championship while still grappling with the different challenges in his life.
It was a triumph beyond triumph.
That's how para-archer Constable Antoine Francis is describing winning 2 bronze medals for Jamaica at the recently concluded Caribbean Development Championship CDC. Constable Francis was faced with an unimaginable challenge as his life was forever altered while on duty with the JCF's Quick Response Team on July 7, 2023.
It happened 2 days before my birthday. As much as I can share, we were routine stuff and we were going through and there was a motor vehicle that was there, and the long and short of it is that I got hit off my motorcycle. Yeah, so my leg was severed upon contact.
A traumatic incident that took a toll on him mentally, emotionally, and physically. But Francis was eventually introduced to the sport of archery by District Constable Sean Pear. Pear, who is the General Secretary of Archery Jamaica, reached out to Constable Francis until eventually his call was answered.
That's all right. I want to give you an opportunity to get out of that space that you're in, to feel a little bit more vibrant, to feel a bit more useful to yourself. Would you try archery? He came, he actually carried his son, and he tried it. And then he called me one day and said, "Sir Pierre, can I try again?" I said, "No problem." And we did that, and he kept coming. He felt more relaxed, and he called me one day and said, "I feel so alive being able to do this." So that's all right, cool. When there's a competition coming up, I think you should enter.
Now, after taking up the sport in March and was down to compete in the CDC tournament, which was postponed from July to September, Francis's challenges mounted as he faced a few setbacks.
My car was stolen the day of the competition. So I almost did not go to the competition because of all that involved. And Sean and his superiors called me and said, "Hey, we will worry about that later. We're gonna get someone for you to come and pick you up. You come and do your best."
I know it's hard. You just lost the car and whatever was in the car. However, just give yourself that opportunity to not fail. And him say him don't know how to do it. Once we get him to the venue before midday on Friday, I will have him in the competition. All I need you guys to do is just make it happen through the police force. And they did that. And at 12 o'clock, he was at the competition. I put him in and he started to shoot. Funny enough, and that very same day, his bow exploded.
Pear got the bow fixed eventually, and Francis was rewarded for his resilience with 2 third-place finishes in the compound beginner senior men and the compound senior men's doubles categories.
I was lucky enough by God's grace to be able to win those 2, and the archers that were with me, they supported me a whole lot. They were rooting for me, wanted me to just have fun and just forget about everything and do well. I was pretty nervous. I didn't think I would do that great. I see everybody shooting. I was like, I don't know if I could do well, but I guess I told myself I had to focus, forget everything and just focus, and I did.
Constable Francis, whose aim is to go all the way in the sport, is still an active member of the JCF with a desk job and is very thankful to his employers for their continued and unwavering support. Denise Walters for TVJ Sports.